What do you think makes a good ball player?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'd like to introduce my starting quarterback from this past season, Tom Brady. If any colleges or coaches are interested in seeing more of Tom, we have a whole list of past plays that you can sort of look over the 10-game period of last season.
When a coach or a scout tells you that this guy has the intangibles, or we're looking for the intangibles, that's a euphemism for saying we have no clue what we're looking for, we just know it when we see it.
Poor build, skinny, lacks great physical stature and strength,
lacks mobility and ability to avoid the rush, lacks a really strong arm, can't drive the ball downfield, does not throw a really tight spiral.
System type player who can get exposed if forced to add lift.
and gets knocked down easily.
The quarterbacks, Chad Pennington was picked in the first round. Chris Redmond was picked. In the third round, Giovanni Carmazzi was picked. In the third round, I think. T. Martin was picked in the fifth round. Spurgeon Wynn was picked. There was one other guy, a small school guy. Mark Bolger.
This skinny beanpole of a young man walked over to me and said, "Hi, Mr. Kraft. I want to introduce myself. I'm Tom Brady." I said, "I know who you are. You're our 6th-round draft choice." And I always remember he looked me like a laser, eye to eye, and he said, "That's right, and I'm the best decision this organization has ever made."
Being a quarterback, being a leader, is being on the field. And you never want to see someone else do your job. Like Brett Favre, he never came off the field, never even gave a chance to any other quarterbacks to get his job. That's how I feel. I don't ever want anyone to ever think, man, maybe someone can do Tom's job better than he can do it. People don't believe in you. It's obvious by 6 other quarterbacks taken and 198 other picks. And I always thought, you know what? Once I get my shot, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna really take advantage of that.
Y'all started the season off, 2-2. But that Kansas City Monday night was a thrashing. Me knowing you, kind of felt, sorry for you a little bit, like my brother's getting beat up. Now, me knowing you, I sat beside you, Tom, for all these years. I know the competitive juice is flowing because I know you're human, and probably the first time that the national media came down on you. Take me through that, man, because I know that was not a long period, but maybe a little frustration.
Really, for my pro career, I've never had a lot of criticism.
Right.
We won my first year that I played. And then we won 2 more shortly after that, and then we had some unbelievable years where we're undefeated, and then so this was really the first time that people had
came down on
me.
Right.
Which what, like now what I appreciate those teams that they come down on them every week. I'm like, how do they deal with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you imagine to be? We're 8-2. I imagine to be 2-8. That would be. I couldn't imagine football being fun at that point. So I don't know. I took it in stride, and I thought, it was really a great opportunity for me.